whatever the case may be. Is there anybody in the room that would buy from our new black home bakery that we just built right here in this room? Anybody want to buy some cake, cookies, anything, make coffee, tea, whatever it is you want, right? Right? So the customer market is built on buyers and sellers, consumers and producers. We produce a product, we need consumers, boom, you have a business, boom, wealth is being created. And then on top of that, you have your network. So anybody have a network? Anybody know other people who might want to support a black home bakery if they all know about it? Anybody know anybody? People on social media, you got any Facebook, Instagram friends who might be excited and might want to support it? Raise your hand. Anybody? Anybody? None of y'all ain't got no friends? Come on now. Give it up. Seriously. So that's how you build an economy. So that's the quick lesson for you right now. I'm going to shut it down because I'm going to introduce my brother. Is Lawrence ready? Okay, good. The next person I'm going to bring up to you is somebody who's very, very close to my heart. I love this young man. I remember the day he was born. I remember the first time I heard him cry as a baby, like it was yesterday. And my mother did this horrible, she committed this horrible atrocity against me, which was when I was in the 8th grade, she made me babysit my brother for 40 hours a week for $20 a week. And so I was making 50 cents an hour. Now some of y'all are like, well, my mama didn't pay me nothing. But here's the beauty of it. Well, the wonderful thing was, so even though I was absolutely mortified by the fact that, you know, in the summer I'd stay in the house all day. I had to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and take care of the baby, and change diapers and all that. The best part though was that we bonded. We bonded really, really well in that first couple of years. And now it was paid forward. I did not know that was one of the greatest investments I'd ever make in my life. Because years later, when I was trying to get the business off the ground, trying to do something different for the rest of my family, trying to make something happen, trying to make a dime out of 15 cents, I had one ride or die who was with me no matter what crazy thing I did. And believe me, y'all know me. I get a little crazy and wild, you know, sometimes when I'm trying new things. And he always stood by me. He stood by me. And so I'm not going to talk anymore because I can talk all day and I'll get emotional about it. But please, if you could, welcome my brother, my wonderful brother, Lawrence.
All right, everybody.
So Dr. Boyce is working on.
Welcome to the 4th Annual All Black National Convention panel on the power of building your own. Today we're talking all about entrepreneurship. Boyce gave a great lead-in regards to what we're talking about today. And I think about entrepreneurship similar to how Boyce thinks about it because it's been something that's changed our entire family's life. So I graduated from college from the University of Louisville back in 2006 with a degree in electrical engineering. And I had job offers, right? You know, you think of the stuff when you got an engineering degree, right? I had job offers at Ford, General Electric, Bank of America, many other places as well. But at that time in my life, I had always known I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I was that kid who would go to 8th grade science class, biology class, and 9th grade, and sell little cheat sheet note cards, to the rest of the class so they could, pass their test, right? I was the kid who had a little CD burner and used to sell bootleg CDs on the back of the bus. That was me. I was that kid, and sometime between 9th grade and graduating from college, I got off track from that dream. But it wasn't until Boyce, he started doing more stuff in the intellectual space, the black intellectual space, that opportunity came back to me. So instead of actually taking those corporate jobs, I moved up to Sheridan, New York, against my parents' wishes, against my mentors' wishes, to help Boyce build his speaking career. And out of the work that we did with that, I was actually able to launch my first business, Great Black Speakers, back in January 2007, which is still the nation's largest African American speakers bureau in the country. And then from there, I moved over and still work with that, but then also do work with the Black Business School day in and day out, servicing many of you all, teaching courses, but then also making sure that the system runs as well. So when I think about entrepreneurship, I wouldn't have the level of freedom to wake up every day and do something that I enjoy. wake up every day, then take a midday nap. Wake up every day and then move to Medellin, Colombia, and travel the world with my wife and my daughter, right? It wouldn't have been available to me if it wasn't for the power of entrepreneurship. So today's panel is all about entrepreneurship in all of its forms. We have excellent panelists today that I'm going to bring up right now, one by one, as I read their bios. So first, we have Carla Ja. Is that right? Carla. So Carla is the founder of Carla Ja Sports and Entertainment. After 17 years as a medical industry executive, Carla Ja founded Carla Ja Sports and Entertainment, a boutique sports and entertainment agency that specializes in brand partnerships, event coordination, and management worldwide. Through her presence on the multi-organization tech advisory board, partnership with REVERBNATION's House of Blues, and award-winning sponsorship program, Carla Ja has expanded her digitization and social reach globally and continues to facilitate brand partnerships for high-profile athletes, entertainers, and some of the most exciting brands. So everyone, please welcome Carla Ja.
You got one key, when one key goes down, the other one goes up. One goes up, the other one goes down. Every market has to have traders, buyers and sellers. Right? I give you something, you give me something, we're both better off because we made a trade. I gave you something that it isn't worth much to me, but it's worth a lot to you. You gave me something that isn't worth much to you, but it's worth a lot to me. And we're both better off in the end. When we don't trade, when trade breaks down, because trust is broken down or communication is broken down, then we all lose. That's why the stock market started crashing when China and the United States stopped trading with each other, stopped trusting each other. So trust breeds wealth. Trust breeds commerce. Trust breeds trade. Are black people at an all-time high when it comes to trust? No.
Low level.
We don't trust each other. Some black folks, there's nothing you hate more than another black person, right? We know black people like this, right? And there's nothing some black people trust less than another black person, right? So love and trust and things like that are at the core of all of this. So to build an economy, it's three things that you need. Three markets that all start with the letter C. Three seesaws. The market for capital, the market for contractors, and the market for customers. What's a capital market? A capital market is basically a place where people have good ideas that they need investment, and investors have money that they put aside that they want to have work for them, and they want to invest that money into a good idea. Right? Some people want to be entrepreneurs, they want to do the grind, they want to jump in and do all the work. Some people don't want to do any of that. They just want to be investors. They want to provide the capital necessary for entrepreneurs to move forward in what they do and what they love, right? I could go learn how to, some of my brother, Bronner, Mr. Bronner, everybody please give a round of applause. You know the Bronner brothers? These are the economic warriors of the future. These are our Bill Gateses and our Jeff Bezoses and our Warren Buffetts, okay? So if I want to go into the hair industry, I could spend 20 years learning how to do hair, but I know nothing about it. I don't even have any hair. Or I take my capital and I find somebody who is passionate about hair and I invest in their venture. So they're happy to meet me because I can provide capital. I'm happy to meet them because they can provide expertise. Next thing you know, wealth is being created because doors are being opened. Capital market, that's number one. You can create a capital market in this room. How many of you have good ideas that could use more investment? Right? Right. And how many of you have money that's sitting in your own bank account somewhere that you'd love to put to work in a good idea somewhere? A little extra, you got $2,000, $5,000, $20,000, $30,000, whatever. You don't know what to do. You don't have an idea for a business, right? You can form a capital market. So that's why I say connect with your play cousins, because as you get to talking and you build trust, then you can actually make business deals. Second market you need is a market for contractors. That is basically a labor market. You need those who seek jobs, you need job creators. For black people, the markets are imbalanced because we have a ton of people seeking jobs, but not many people creating jobs. Whenever we put out a posting looking to hire somebody for the black business school, whatever the case may be, we get 100 applicants in 24 hours. Very quickly. So if you are talking about building an economy, and I have a business idea that's gotten some capital and I need some extra help, and I'm in my circle, my group with my play cousins, which will be all of y'all, and I say, hey, I don't have all the money that we need to hire a bunch of employees, but I'm wondering if any of you, because you know me and you trust me, would be willing to come in and work with us on an IOU basis. Maybe for the first 6 months, if you got 10 extra hours, anybody got some extra time this week that you got where you're not going to be at work or anything, or you're just chilling and maybe instead of sitting around watching basketball wives or whatever, in reality, you
Boyce,
show
Watkins,
you might want to come in and work out the business. Anybody got time? Anybody got some spare time? Okay. Right, so I say to you, maybe on an IOU basis, I'll pay you $40 an hour if that's what you want, but I can't pay you now. But because you know me and you trust me, you'll go ahead and do the work with me now, and then I'll pay you in 6 months, right? We have a contract today, right? So that's the second market, the market for contractors. Third market is the market for customers. So now I've got some funding.